Hello, mathematicians, Mr. Regan and Miss Yuka, here for your math lesson.
Good morning, grade 2 friends.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to our math lesson. And today we're going to be looking at adding and subtracting problems in mixed. So we're going to be doing a little bit of both today. So your learning objective is I can use place value strategies to solve addition and subtraction problems within 200. Your language objective is I can explain the strategies I use to solve the problem using your base 10 blocks, decomposing or number line to solve the problem, and explaining using your microphone. First, I, then, next, and finally. With our vocabulary words, we have the word place value, which is very important in decomposing and also using your base 10 blocks. So those hundreds, tens, and ones, very, very important. And we have addition, we've talked about subtraction, and we have our ones, tens, and hundreds vocabulary words. Here we go, quick number talk.
All right, so it says here, use these cards to make equations. You can only use card once in the equation, but you can reuse the cards in your next equation. So we'll show you an example. So you have these cards, 2, 4, 6, 8, plus, minus, and equal. And we want you to write down as many equations as you can, just like you see in the example there. You don't have to use all of them together, but like 2 plus 6 equals 8. Can you write down as many equations? Okay. Now we have a challenge problem for you. This is a little bit hard. Mr. Regan is trying to figure this out still. Challenge, it says, can you find a way to use all the cards in one equation? So you're going to do a plus and minus and equals and all these numbers in one big equation. It would be a long equation. Can you do it? It's possible. So what we would like you to do, this is your first seesaw activity. So you can do it on your whiteboard or your notebook. Jot it down, take a photo, and post it for us to see. Have fun.
That'll be a fun activity. Great. Okay. We are going to review the math strategies that we've talked to you about quickly. We have our base 10 blocks, you have your number line, and you have decomposing, okay? And for your first problem, how can we model the following problem of 154 plus 26? You might pause the video here, and you can show your thinking with your base 10 blocks, your number line, or decomposing, okay? So come back and join us, and we will share our answer with you. Here we go. Okay, welcome back. Here is the first video from Miss Yuka.
I'm going to add these numbers using the base 10 strategy. To organize my thinking, I'm going to draw a quick place value map. I can keep my hundreds here, my tens here, and my ones here, right? So I'm going to start by building the first number, 154. So I have 100. And 5 tens and 4 ones. I'm going to build the second number, 26. I'm going to keep my tens here, 2 tens and 6 ones. All right, I'm ready to add these numbers now. I'm going to start by adding my ones. 6 and 4. I know that is 10 because that is friends of 10. So I can put them together and I can exchange it with 1 10. Okay. So I have no ones left. For tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 tens. That's 80. And I have 100. So that's 100. Now I can add these together. 100 plus 80 plus 0. Equals 180. So the total, the sum is 180.
Really nice. I think the base 10 mat, the hundreds, the tens, and the ones, when we draw that out, it makes it really clear for us to see your thinking and to see what numbers you are adding together. Very nice job, Miss Yuka.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to our second problem. And it says 156 minus 74. I'm noticing it's a subtraction problem. And here goes a reminder for our strategies. You can use the base 10 strategy or a number line. And so you can pause the video, you can solve this problem, and you can check in with Mr. Regan with the strategy he used. Welcome back.
here is my number line to show my thinking. Okay, here we're subtracting 156. We're going to take away 74. So we're subtracting 74 on our number line. Remember that we are counting backwards. We are going to count from 156. Okay. And so what do we notice so far right away from this problem? When I have 156, if I took away my 100, I would be comparing 156 and 74. So I know that my number is going to be less than 100 because I'm going to have to go through my hundreds there. And so I'm just going to start by counting my 7, 10 jumps. I'm going to count backwards from there. So let's just count, let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. And each of those jumps, remember, are 10. So I'm going to say it's minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10. Okay, so from 156, I'm going to count back 10. That's 146. Count back 10. That's 136. Count back 10. 126. Count back 10. It's 116. I'm counting back. Oh, I'm getting close to 100 here, so that's 106. Okay, so if I see that I started at 156, this is already, some of you might have done a big jump, and that's minus 50. And you might have already known right away that that was going to be 106 if I take away 50. Okay, so if I know then that my other jump is minus 10 from that, here I go through my 100. So now I'm going to have 96, and then I'm going to be left with then 86. If I took away 70, remember this jump might be minus 20 if I was going to do that. Okay, so now I just need to take away my 4 ones. So I did 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I'm going to minus my 4 ones. That would be 85, 84, 83, and there's my answer at 82. Okay, so I know my answer is going to be 82. Using my...
A lot of hops, Mr. Regan. Well done.
Thank you. Yes.
And I like, even though I like how you did the 10 hops, because that way you're making sure that you're landing on the right number. And if you can't do minus 50 in your head, that's a really great strategy to just do minus 10, minus 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good
All
one.
right. Great. And here we go. So for your seesaw activity today, you are going to answer the next 4 problems. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3 problems to do. And on the last problem, what we are going to do is use your microphone to record your thinking with 138 minus 67. Okay, so you have those 4 problems to complete for seesaw. Okay, and for, yes.
If you go to the main page, there will be a special page today on slide 2. If you click on the little arrow that says slide 2 and go to the next page, you will see this page called strategies. And these are all videos that we made for addition strategy and for subtraction strategy. So if you get stuck and you go, oh, I forgot how to do that, then you can go and watch the video and that might help you to solve your problem. Okay, so use this as a strategy or a resource for you.
Yeah, and try another strategy. Some of you are really good at using your base 10 blocks, but try a number line. Try decomposing. Try a different strategy if you feel like you're really good at that one. That way you have 2 good strategies and you'll get the same answer with each strategy. Okay, so try a different strategy if you can as well. All right.
And we have a special game for you. It's optional today. Okay, so it's called the Sum or Difference Connect 4. It's a really fun game, but I know if you have a lot to do, then you can stop it here and do those 2 seesaw activities. But if you would like to play a math game, go ahead to number 3 and there will be a special instruction how to play this game. Okay, all right, grade 2 friends.
All right,
have fun, complete those 2 activities.
Bye-bye.